So y'all remember how I said this kid Taylor he came back with somebody after getting his ass whooped by this gepetto one time. He came back with someone else. I have more details on the incident. So Taylor was intoxicated at the time. Apparently he had drunk, I believe, 4 rice bags of Pruno. See, that's the fucked part. Now that you can't get the drugs in there, now everyone's just making Pruno, I feel like. And other types of bootleg jail alcohol. So, yeah, Taylor basically ran down on this dude. Drunk. Drunk as fuck ran down on this dude. And, I guess what was happening is, like, there was nothing going on, bro. Like, there was no reason for this. Like, there's no reason. Like, first off, let me tell you, Robinson, there's a lot of these types of people that he ran down on running around over there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of gepettos on that compound. It's not, put it like this, it's not labeled that type of compound. Like, it's not like Brooklyn CI is known as a gepetto compound. Like, it is known for, like, if you are a gepetto, they will send you, especially if you're hard to manage in the regular population, they will send you to Brooklyn CI. And I've known people who weren't gepettos that go there, but, like, it's very few. It's like they'll put it like this. If you're someone who's, like, a shot caller, or, like, someone else where it's, like, they don't want you around other gang members because y'all will all get together and start, like, making things happen, they'll put you there. And it's for 2 reasons. To possibly damage your face card if people don't know your history, so that it looks like, well, he must be a gepetto because they sent him to Brooklyn. And also because there's so little that's not a gepetto at Brooklyn, you can't form a gang block. You can't. You know what I'm saying? I know someone who was not a gepetto at all who got sent to Brooklyn. And yeah, Schemes is not like that at all. You know what I'm saying? I know his whole history. He is not like that at all. But he went there because they knew if he went to any other compound, he'd know some people there, and his name carries weight. So that's why they do it. Like, so if they set you up for something at, like, Robinson, say, for instance, and you're known as someone like Schemes is, where it's like, okay, his name carries a lot of weight, he could just off saying do it, it'll get something done. Like, they'll move you there, because it's like, who's he going to tell to move? He's by himself. You know what I'm saying? He's forced to be by himself, essentially, because he's not going to want to interact with all these gepettos. So, now, with Robinson, it's a very unique type of facility in Connecticut. Because, and also, side note, Brooklyn CI is a private prison. Robinson is not. People often refer to Robinson as summer camp because every transition you do is outside, but it's all dorms. Everything is a dorm. That's another reason why. But as far as administrative directives go and the way that they're supposed to do things, they're known for not doing them that way. Like, they're known for, like, being like people will say, it's a summer camp I never want to go back to, because, like, we're in a normal prison, which, I mean, Robinson is a normal prison, but, like, other prisons, you could be like, no, administrative directive -1 whatever the fuck says you can't do that. Robinson's going to be like, here, you know what we think of administrative directives? Points at a crumpled up administrative directive being used to stabilize a bunk. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a very not by the books and in the worst way type of compound. Like, it's not by the books in a way that favors the inmates. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's the opposite. So, this kid Taylor was drunk off 4 rice bags of Pruno. Okay, so a rice bag is like this. So it's like four of these deep in some Pruno. Drunk. I guess, like, this gepetto's in the back bunks, chopping it up with somebody, talking about something. And I guess Taylor just goes, there's no gepettos allowed in this corner. Like, he's really going with his 4-foot-tall ass impose some will on somebody. Taylor, I'm never, you know when you come home, Taylor, because you come home to this exact town, I'm going to tell your dumb ass, yeah, how did it feel being carried out the dorm in the wheelchair? Because I guess what happened, yo, he was so out, the COs had to put him in a wheelchair to wheel him out the dorm. And like that shit, yo, if you knew this kid, it would create the funniest picture in your fucking head that you just can't get rid of. That every time you talk about or think about this shit, that's gonna pop up. Like, I can't even envision how he got his ass whooped. I can envision perfectly him getting wheeled out wheelchair like this. Like, yo. And I guess he was running into the medical, like, no, I don't want to press charges because he's a pedo. He's a gepetto. I don't want to press charges on gepetto. Yo, that's crazy. But I guess I blame the alcohol. I blame that. Because Taylor's the type, I've seen someone do a sketch on this shit on here once. Where it was like, they had some like, he was like portraying a random Mexican dude out on the yard for no reason. And he was like, he's what are you doing out here, Holmes? He's like, man, you know, there's some guys, there's like some problems. He's like, man, you drunk, Holmes? Like, it's that type of shit where like, some of these people, when they get drunk, they just go looking for problems where problems aren't existing at. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Or like, there's a problem, but it doesn't really need to be dealt with right now. Like, and you know what? I could promise, like, in my mind, in the back of my mind, Taylor is still in his mind, like, I did the right thing. I got the gepetto off the block. Sitting and saying. And he'll probably move the gepetto to, even though Taylor did swing first, and it's always whoever starts the fight gets moved off compound, I feel like just to prevent it from happening again, they might move the gepetto to Brooklyn or something like that too. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. But that's usually how it goes when it's whoever swung first, they're gonna move them off compound. So yeah, it's kind of funny to me. He got wheeled out in a wheelchair. When my boy said that, when Les said that shit, I said, no, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Taylor, when you get home, this way, I'm gonna have some shit to say about you in that wheelchair. You know, once you go Taylor, you go in a wheelchair. I'm out this business, man.